the fro.
The Chronicles of Spectro.
Let's talk about Kendrick Lamar's performance at the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show. Probably one of the most anticipated live performances we had so far. Given the ongoing Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, a lot of fans were anticipating for Kendrick Lamar to perform Not Like Us at the Super Bowl halftime show. Although there were fans who had concerns that Kendrick Lamar was not going to perform Not Like Us, primarily due to the fact that this was a Drake diss track. But those doubts were quickly swept away as Kendrick Lamar not only performed Not Like Us, but broke the record for the most televised views of any Super Bowl halftime show since Michael Jackson all the way back in 1993. And we'll be taking a look at this performance. So, with that being said, let's take a look at Kendrick Lamar's 2025 Super Bowl halftime show performance.
It's your uncle, Sam. And this is the great American game.
Right off the bat, we get an amazing introduction by none other than Samuel Jackson himself portraying Uncle Sam. The entire performance is heavily embedded in red, white, and blue aesthetics, which was a way for Kendrick to highlight the current state of the American landscape. A way for him to address to the American people about how the US government and political upbringing continues to push down people like Kendrick in a cycle of discrimination, and thus Kendrick utilizes his platform to fight back against the corrupt system, as well as uniting everyone who is watching at home to be on his side. Now, coming back to Samuel L. Jackson as Uncle Sam, this is probably more than just Samuel L. Jackson portraying an iconic American character. This is likely a reference and a jab towards Drake's Family Matters. The verse being referenced in question goes as follows.
Kendrick just open his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. Where's your uncle at? Cause I wanna talk to the man in the house.
Drake was referencing the Kendrick Lamar song Auntie's Diary, which told the story of Kendrick Lamar's auntie who transitioned from being a woman to a man, thus resulting in him becoming his uncle. But alas, Kendrick Lamar is always one step ahead, as he utilizes the character of Uncle Sam as a way to showcase the real man of the house, the one who represents the United States of America, which is quite fitting because, again, Kendrick Lamar utilizes the red, white, and blue aesthetics as a way to showcase who he truly represents, as well as uniting the people on both fronts on his side. And you can even interpret it as a way of Kendrick trying to unite rival gangs like the Bloods and Crips. Get it? Red? Blue? This is also even referenced in his song Reincarnated.
Get 100 institutions paid.
Okay, tell me more.
I put 100 hoods on one stage.
Okay, tell me more.
And if we're utilizing the metaphor of a house, he's basically referring to a piece of territory. And that territory just so happens to be the United States of America. Because keep in mind, Drake is Canadian. And if he wants to talk to the man of the house in question, he's gonna have to go up against Uncle Sam himself.
No! Too loud, too reckless, too ghetto. Mr. Lamar, do you really know how to play the game? Then tighten up!
Given the fact that Uncle Sam is the living embodiment of America, he continues to patronize Kendrick's performance, calling it quote-unquote ghetto. And again, further showcasing Kendrick Lamar's self-awareness, as he's well aware that the audience that he's performing to might not be accustomed to or even agree upon Kendrick Lamar's performance and lyricism. And Kendrick Lamar does not pull any punches, as he wants his revolution to be televised.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy.
Also forgot to mention that Kendrick Lamar throughout the entire performance is wearing a chain with a lowercase a on it. Yeah, he's not giving up. Speaking of taking jabs at Drake, because while many fans consider Drake to be the quote-unquote GOAT, given what had occurred back in 2024 alone, I'm pretty sure that Drake has officially lost that moniker. And for those who are quickly going to defend Drake's position, I have a list of the reasons why Drake is not the GOAT. actual hard evidence and allegations of him soliciting minors, being exposed for potentially being a deadbeat father, utilizing AI voices of Tupac and Snoop Dogg on his song Taylor Made Freestyle, signing Snow Day to his record label to create Wagwan Delilah, calling out Kendrick Lamar for being a wife beater when those allegations turned out to be false, and going after other artists, celebrities, and even content creators for siding with Kendrick Lamar, to the point where he's even threatening to sue. If this is your GOAT, I think you should reevaluate yourself. Alright, coming back to the performance, Kendrick teases Not Like Us, although he decides to quickly transition into Luther.
But you know they love to sue. Yeah, that song.
This world was mine.
Hey, Roman number 7 days, drop it like this high.
An amazing duet performed by frequent collaborator SZA, which is not only an amazing love song, but also a lovely tribute to the late singer Luther Vandross. The performance of this song was absolutely spectacular. Just like the metaphorical signs of unity and hardship throughout this entire performance, both Kendrick and SZA represent the opposite sides, with SZA wearing all red and Kendrick wearing all blue. There's no sense of hostility or danger, as these two are unified together as one. The two continue to perform as they transition to All the Stars, one of the first songs that the two had collaborated on together for the Black Panther album. And with this ultimate unification, it seems like everything has calmed down. But like the traditional saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what America wants. Nice and calm. You're almost there. Don't mess this.
It's a cultural divide. I'ma get it on the flow.
And here it is, the performance that nobody expected but wanted.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the score. That's George, Willie Defro. Say Drake, I hate you like I'm young.
And good God, that glare at the camera. It's almost as if Kendrick knew that Drake was watching from home or wherever he was at the time of this performance. Even if Drake wasn't watching at home, it still had a really big lasting impression. Not to mention, bringing in Serena Williams to dance on stage only just adds the salt to Drake's severe wound. And for those who didn't know, Serena Williams had past relations with Drake. So yeah, bringing her on stage alongside Kendrick is already adding more layers upon layers of pettiness that I just absolutely love. And of course, how could Kendrick not forget about DJ Mustard?
Let me hear you say mustard.
And of course, the performance ends as if the entire thing was all a game. Because when you really think about it, it kinda is. Sure, games can be fun, but they're competitive at the same time. It's Kendrick's way of saying that he already won the game. With his beef with Drake alongside the revolution that he televised, it's easy to say that Kendrick Lamar throughout those 13 minutes successfully got what he wanted. And that was my review of Kendrick Lamar's 2025 Super Bowl halftime show. A stellar performance with stellar choreography, clever commentary, and an abundance of amazing guest appearances. This is slowly becoming one of my all-time favorite Super Bowl performances. Now, did you like it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to this channel. Also, make sure to hit that notification bell for updates on new content. This has been Spectro Heliotic, dropping the mic. What the hell? I'm being sued by Drake?